So we finally travel up north, and it's kind of surprising because this is an interesting map script. Definitely, I think that I'm usually happy with fractal map scripts, and I'm glad to kind of figure out what we got going on in the rest of that northern fog of war. So I can't wait to see how the Danish-Babylonian War goes down in this episode, because it's going to go down. Babylon clearly has a lot of troops, a lot of warriors, technically. I still think that more than likely, well, actually, you know, Babylon has iron as well. They only have 2 sources of iron. How's my happiness doing, by the way? It's at 2. Okay, not bad. And I'm also going to get some more spices soon. Very good. And now we have 2 more turns until the library is finished, which means National College very soon. I only want to take 2 turns. Whatever I build, I hope it only takes 2 turns. I could build a scout. I could build a scout. That's perfectly 2 turns, but I'd rather take 1 more turn to get something better out. Let's go ahead and get a boat. Figure out what's going on over here. Hopefully Denmark doesn't declare war on me, because they will destroy that boat very, very fast. But I think very clearly, I mean, it's turn 99. We've not found another AI. We are on a continent by ourselves. It's going to be us 3. Us good old 3 musketeers, at least until, well, probably this whole game will probably consist of just us 3. All right, so let's improve this tile because we need the production. I want to make sure I get out this National College out very fast. I might even chop down this forest just to get it out a little bit faster, and have the hammers go towards the production side of things. And let's look at the citizen management, because I should probably make an effort to check this out every episode. It's very important to me. I'm kind of keeping an eye out here. Yeah, I guess that's good. Yeah, we're going to grow in 4 turns, so I guess I can't complain. How about my second city? You're working on growth. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else. I'd rather you work this tile than and continue to grow it. Well, damn, it's taking you a while still. Well, the good thing is my worker just finished the mine on top of this hill. I should probably put up a plantation. That would help out a lot. Even though I don't know how much longer I have. You know what? No. Let's go get it. Let's go get some cocoa, and then with this worker, we will send him off this way to help out my second city. Yeah, there we go. All right, so spearmen stay there and heal. No, you're going to go straight over, get a plantation down on the bananas. Hopefully, by the time we do risk seeing a possible war with either Babylon or Denmark, we'll have roads up. That was the big reason why I didn't want to kind of... I made that deal in the last video. I didn't want to go to war because I didn't have a fast way to maneuver my troops throughout the empire. I only have a few troops, so I would need for these guys to get there fast. So here is a composite bowman that we're going to keep inside the capital. And you know what? I might find just a nice little middle ground right here. I think that would be good. Let's keep my eyes open. And you stay there inside the capital. Okay. 3 more turns for the boat. And I'm sure we're about to improve this tile pretty fast. Oh, wow. Babylon already has some tourism going on. Okay. Surprising. So library's done in 1 turn. All right, and a ruin's discovered. Oh, wow. So even Babylon themselves had... Oh, we found a city-state. 30 gold. Holy crap, Babylon isn't even sending their troops over here. We might find some good stuff up here, up north. Wow, okay, Great Wall has been built in a faraway land. Oh, shit. Someone just lost. Wow. Okay. Is there any way we can... No, there's no way we can see. Sometimes there's little glitches. I think it might be only in multiplayer, where if you look at like victory progress or something like that, you're able to kind of see an icon of who's in the game. But no, that's not us. Okay, we're going to grow in this city in 2 turns, so let's get up a farm, I guess. Is that really that... it's going to take us a turn. It would be nice to... No, let's get the spices. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't gotten the spices worked yet. I need to get all my resources down, so at least if we meet another Civ, we'll be able to trade with them. I talked about I talked about checking my citizen management all the time, and I didn't even check it with this city. Yeah, there's not much. I mean, you don't have many citizens there anyway, so there isn't much you can do. Yep, water mill definitely for the food and production. That's a great building. That is a great building, and we might get a Pantheon soon. I'm hoping. I think there's still possibilities for Pantheons. Yeah, we don't have the religion done yet. Okay, not bad. And again, I'm thinking skipping optics. I think I want civil service, to be honest. It's the right tech to rush. Of course, workshop is really important as well. That would also give us an engineer slot, which is how we begin to get some some science going on with Korea. But then again, I mean, I like to avoid, I don't do the whole specialist thing. Like, beginning to mid-game, hell no. I think that's like a huge waste of a citizen. Getting the specialists up are going to be, that's going to be like a big thing for like the late game. I don't know how people do that. How they start working something like really early on, like unless you're like Babylon, but like working I don't know, university or something. When we only have like 9 citizens, we clearly, I mean, I think that we're being kind of not really. We're not very populated at all. I thought we were keeping up. Oh well, I guess we're more than Denmark. Our capital is, at least. We've got 9 citizens, but Babylon's pretty big. Akeda and Babylon both have more than my damn capital. How did that work out? How did that even happen? Okay, so a market would be good. No, we have to get to National College. What am I thinking? And you know what? You just chop this forest down. It's gonna take 13 turns. That's too long, man. That is way too long. And you know what? Well, after we grow, I'm probably gonna get this new citizen on top of a hill or something like that. Let's see. Where did they decide for me to grow? Where did they decide? You did decide here, I believe. We don't need that. If I take this away, how long is it gonna take you? 17 turns. Hey, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it, but we got to get this up faster. All right. So there's a couple city states want me to get an oracle. We could do that. Actually, wait a second. Do we even? I haven't even been paying attention to wonders. I don't look at the whole wonder thing. Yeah, we do. We've had access to the oracle for quite a long time. I could do the oracle thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if there's something else that we need to build. All right, let's get up on top of this hill. See if there's any other ruins over here. Chop it down in 3 turns. Nice. That's pretty fast. And I don't think there's a point to having the spearman right here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep a few troops right in the middle so I can get to a certain place faster. Also, I would like to see what's going down. I'd love to see how the war is going for each person. The only thing that worries me about having these 2 civs go to war with each other is I'm worried that one is going to dominate the other. I'm worried that Babylon's either going to take out Denmark or vice versa. For obvious reasons, that's really bad, and we'd have to come to the aid of the weaker one. We'd have to. There's no question we'd have to. Oh, I'm so glad we got this worker there on time, because we're about to have no happiness. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out. What's going on? What is going on? I see that Babylon's losing troops, but that might be because of this barbarian encampment over here. Is there any new things that you guys want? You want the oracle? You want a barbarian encampment to be destroyed? Yeah, we should probably do that. No, Prague wants something else destroyed. Okay. We should probably do that. Because I know there's one down south, and if we don't take care of that, eventually they're going to annoy the crap out of me. I guess if we're going to do it, if there's any time to send my troops down south and leave my cities vulnerable, it's right now. It's right now while they're in the middle of this war. All right, so I got a new policy. Let's finish off tradition. That will allow me to get 15% growth and a free aqueduct in your first 4 cities. Good. Yep. Okay. Very nice. Also, it might give me 1 happiness back. Good. That should hold us over until we get up those luxuries in my 3rd city. Oh man, that's nice. Also, we should get our Pantheon now. That religious city state gave us free faith. All right, I don't think there's anything up here. Let's check out this hill. And you get up a plantation. Let's see. I don't see much. But the extra gold is really nice. Especially because we're not making any gold per turn. Hey, are you cool with this now? You want to be cool with this, buddy, or something? No, you're still neutral. I don't know. I guess, I mean, everyone's asking for embassies, just in case, I guess. That shouldn't be too surprising to me. All right. So you chop down this forest. Oh, that did help a bit. Now let's work a mine here on top of this hill. We do have some barbarian encampments somewhere nearby. I don't know where they're at. I figured there'd be a big barbarian problem. Is this barbarian encampment destroyed? I might as well check now. All right, and choose production. So you finish the shrine. We're doing 2 faith per turn. Not bad. Got to get up the granary. And that will help out the production in this city. Okay, so found a Pantheon. So I was actually looking at this a little bit. Oh, good thing we're going over here because there is a horseman. I was actually looking over this for a little bit. Someone suggested that I get up the plantations culture. The problem with that is that, well, I do have quite a bit of plantations. But there's also pretty much an identical one, which grants me culture per jungle tiles. And I've got a lot of jungle tiles. But then again, I'm chopping some of them down. So maybe the plantation one is good. Well, I have 0 because I'm going to chop this one down to work the spices. And there'll be a plantation there. Yeah, I think they're right. I think you're right. Going for oral tradition for the plus culture from plantations would be good. Even though... yeah, you're right. Getting culture from plantation. That way we get another policy up pretty soon. I was looking at this a little bit. I don't think there's really anything else that would help. I don't really want faith. Faith right now would be a complete waste. God King is always good, but faith would be a complete waste because we don't even know if we're gonna get up a religion. So that'd be fucking wasteful. Because who knows what religion we're gonna get eventually. So going for a yield right now that won't give us back faith is probably the best bet. So I'll go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get culture from plantations. Why not? I wasn't even paying attention to how much more culture we got. But, hey, I'll trust you. I'll trust you. I'll trust you. Alright, let's check out. What do we got? Another ruin. Good. And is there going to be a small passageway for another continent? I'd love to meet someone else. We've got plenty of extra luxuries. Oh, man. This guy took a nice shot. This horseman took a nice shot out of my composite bowman. I'm glad that we were at least on a hill. Would have been bad if we weren't. All right. 5 more turns for the National College. We're going to get it up by almost 100. That's good enough. Give or take 10 turns. That's fine. No big deal. I'm afraid to look at the demographics, though. Oh, and the Barbarian Encampment is here. What the hell have you guys been doing? Oh, did you kill yourself? That guy might have killed himself. I'm afraid to bring him, move him on. Let me get my spearman in front so that... Ah, okay, there we go. We'll protect him. Actually, we might not. He's on a hill, though. He's pretty defensive. Oh, shit. What? Community, the preacher foretells the arrival... That's foretells. That doesn't mean that it's going to happen. That would be nice. That's a great wonder to have. Maybe I should have gone for something that would have given me back faith. That would have... I might have been closer to getting up a religion. It'd be really good on this continent because, well, who knows if I'm actually going to get it. Okay, I'm going to back up. I'm unhappy a little bit. We're growing a little bit too fast. So what's going on with the war? I don't even know. I don't see anything going on. Denmark, did you not send anything? I know you had an army. I mean, there's no way you didn't have an army, even though you kind of are in a bad position. Not that bad. You've got a lot of fish. You've got a lot of fish, and, if you work that shit the right way, then you'll be set. Oh, man, there's no passageway. Damn. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go up on top of this hill. Oh, Denmark does have a big-ass army. Holy crap. All right, let's take these dudes out, and we'll go for the Barbarian Encampment. Then I'll sit here. Actually, you know what? No, why would I destroy this? Yeah, I'd get 25 gold out of it, but who cares? No, let Babylon deal with them. We're not worried about that Barbarian Encampment. Yes, there we go. There we go. Okay, I think I did the right decision there. All right, now we'll go get these spices. We'll go get those spices now. Yeah, because, I mean, Barbarian Encampments give the AI a lot of trouble. It's going to really fuck with the city. And right now, I think Babylon's sending all their troops up north to handle Denmark, not worrying about this southern Barbarian Encampment. We would just be doing them a favor by taking them down. I know, we're going, Kiev. All right, and I guess let's just send this guy here or something like that. Denmark has a pretty big army. Oh, shit. Don't hurt us. Don't hurt us. This is a great spot. This right here would be a great spot for another city. Wow. Gems, 2 silver. Iron, how many iron? Oh my gosh, 6 iron. 3 silver, technically. And there's wheat. Jeez. There's a lot of great spots in this game. We're going to want to settle there soon. Yeah, we're going to want to settle there soon, but I got to think that I don't want to be too big. If I'm going for a culture, I'm sorry, not a culture. If I'm going for a science victory, then we don't want to be that big. We're not going to want to be too big here. I'm getting my culture here, right? Yes, I am. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing 14. Not bad. I am not doing that bad. All right. And I think I'm going to go with vision. I think, well, maybe healing. No, we won't need to heal. I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's go with the extra vision. Especially with all this fog of war up here. That'll help. Oh, you guys took it down. Oh, I see. I see what that little thing was telling me. You fuckers. I was trying to do a nice thing for you. I was just trying to do a nice thing. Oh, you've got a lot of troops over here. So is there... Yeah, looks like there's a small passageway of water. This is the ocean, technically. This might be a good city to settle. Or maybe settle right here so we have complete access towards this lake. Especially attacking Akeda would be great. Getting something there. But there's nothing there. I can't settle here. It doesn't look like there's anything here. Stone and fish? What the hell is that going to do for us? It's nothing. So that's not smart. So an Oracle in 13 turns. I could do this. There isn't really anything else. I can't get any more trade routes. I don't think I want walls. I'm going to play a little ballsy here. Temple would be good because we already have a lot of faith. It's going to take us 7 turns, though. But we got to remember that it's going to cost us 200 for a great profit. But there's still 2 possible religions to be founded. Right now, for Korea, it is a good idea to get up a Writers Guild. At least we could possibly get some specialists working right now. Not a terrible decision, especially because we have a lot of citizens, and we only will be able to kind of work the west side of our city. Everything towards the east, it's all water. We don't want to work any of this shit. There's nothing out here that's useful. There's nothing. Even with a lighthouse, it's only going to, at most, give us 4 food per tile. So, I don't know. I would like an Oracle. I would like the Oracle, but wait a second. The only thing is, we talked about this in the last video. The Oracle isn't one of those wonders that are required to get some other social policy. You know what I mean? Like for example, pyramids. You have to go down Liberty. I feel a lot safer to do that. Just like Hanging Gardens, you have to do tradition, which Hanging Gardens is already gone. I wouldn't mind getting up another soldier. To be honest, we kind of need it. I mean, did you guys see the... Well, we don't see that much. But Denmark does have a big army, clearly. Clearly, they do have a pretty big army, and we're going to want to get up roads really soon, or else it doesn't matter how big our army is, we won't be able to protect our lands. How long would it for a settler? Wow, not bad. 6 turns. I can't justify an Oracle right now. I can't do it. There's no... Oh, not an Immortal. What am I thinking? Can't do it. I'm sorry. Market would be good, but how many trade routes do we have up with ourselves? Nothing. I mean, no one's sending anything towards us. List of all trade routes others have established with their cities. Okay, no, fuck it. No market then. It would help. If we had a bunch of trade routes to our capital, then we would. But no, we're not going to do that. National Epic would be good to get another slot up, but I don't think we're big enough for that yet. We don't need to rush it. Let's go ahead. I think play it safe. Get up another either composite bowman or what would be another unit. I would like a catapult so that we can kind of prepare for the Hwach'a. But I looked this up. It's actually better to just build the Hwach'a because I believe because I know that there was like before in, I don't know, a long time ago, 2012, if you were playing as Korea, then you built the catapult and then upgraded to the Hwach'a, you would get the bonus of 200% versus cities. Obviously, the developers didn't want that because that's too OP. That's way too OP. So now, if you create a catapult and you upgrade to the Hwach'a, you actually get a not a promotion, but like a demotion. You get a demotion, and I think you lose sight or something like that, some sort of like shitty thing. So it's actually better for us to not build a catapult and build the Hwach'a when we have access to it. So let's go ahead and just get I think just composite bowman, honestly, for now. I mean, you can never have too much range. You can have too much melee. You really don't need melee. You seriously need like 1 or 2 melee. That's it. There's no point. Okay, so they made peace. That sucks because we still have to pay Denmark for a while now. Please finish the damn cocoa. How long is it going to take you? Why is it taking you this long? Okay, we're going to want to be careful because they made peace. Let's get up here. It would have been nice to have gotten up to at least started a road, but we don't have the gold for that. That's the only problem. Okay, so engineering, yeah. Let's go engineering, and then eventually I would like education, but engineering for now, I would like to rush we have a choice to make. Do we rush universities, or do we rush, well, let's see. I'm actually considering this. How we would only need, okay, let's go theology. Man, that's sketchy though. I'm skipping a lot of text down here. How bad are we in literacy? We're 5. Oh my gosh, we're 7% behind somebody. Okay, yeah. Let's go theology. Okay, yeah, we kind of do need to rush universities. Damn. Of course. At this point, I don't even mind if Denmark declares war on me because I don't want to be giving them this much gold now. Because nothing ended up happening. It saved our ass for a little bit, but I don't know. Okay, so we should probably keep our troops here just to kind of watch out and see what's going on. I don't think Denmark is really trying to fuck with us too much at the moment. And we'll send this boat this way. And we are kind of continuing to move our troops back up north. I think I'm going to kind of play it risky and hopefully think that my capital will stay safe. It's that these two cities are mostly at risk right now. Okay, finally, that took way too damn long. Fuck you for taking that long. I don't know why it pisses me off when my workers take too long to build something. All right, I'm going to keep you there, and then maybe we'll try to deal with those barbarian encampments. Is there anything that... I should probably think about getting some missions done with some city-states. But anyways, guys, I'm going to have to stop right there. War's done. Nothing really happened, but it distracted the AI for a little bit. Who knows? They could have declared war on me. Maybe we delayed it, for a little bit. But I don't know. I mean, we will never know. That's one of those things where it's like we could never know what would have ended up happening. Maybe we did the right thing. Maybe we did the wrong thing. But we'll see. Hopefully this deal ends soon. I don't think it will. So we're going to be losing some money for now. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.